Hold on. What about now, I wonder? Guess we'll find out in a second. Updates.
I hope so. Yeah! You did it! Thank you. Hey. Hey.
What about now, I wonder?
Oh, thank goodness. Thank frickin' goodness. What the junk? The voice is scaring your cat. That really amused Christopher, by the way. Thank goodness. Just. Although chipmunk voice is funny. I'm glad it amused you. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. It was different than I thought it would be. When I pulled it up, I was like, oh, that's not the chipmunk voice I was expecting. Because you couldn't even really understand what I was saying. Oh my gosh, she was sleeping next to you and freaked out. That's hilarious. Your cat is a punk, so he deserves it. Okay. Chris would say you're welcome if he was in here, so I'll say it for you. Chris says you're welcome. Say you're welcome.
You're welcome. Just making sure you can hear what I'm
Okay.
listening.
No, I would tell you if I could. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, okay. Well, then I feel a little bit bad. just a little bit though. Oh no, I think the mouse died. Can nothing go right tonight? Really? I'm gonna go get a new battery. I'm so done with this, you guys. Are you okay? Okay. It's like seriously, I started my stream an hour ago, you guys. An hour. I mean, I really wanted to stream. I mostly just feel bad for you guys and for Christopher. I'm fine. The only thing I've missed out on is like an hour of audiobooks, which I'll just listen to tomorrow instead. So it really hasn't been a big deal for me. You guys are so dedicated. I thank you guys. I was like, why is everyone still here? You guys are amazing. Got my battery. Oh no. Come on. No! Why is it not working? It's not working. F this. F this so much. Dang it. Okay. I have a second mouse I'm going to take the battery from. This is so stupid. I'm so done. Okay, thank goodness. This one's working. I don't know why the one that was charged isn't working, but whatever. Screw this. I did pull on it though. It must be a battery. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Ugh. It's freaking ridiculous. So, thanks for sticking with. Hi, by the way. See ya. I didn't see you in here before. It wasn't the wrong way. Do you guys think I don't know how to stick a freaking battery in? Aw, thank you, Hannah. You guys are so nice. Okay, so what I wanted to figure out was having, I'm pretty sure you can make a shelf that is, I guess, exclusive. And so if something is on one shelf, it can't be on any of the other shelves. And I kind of need this because if you look on my fairy tale section, I have 643 fairy tales. I don't necessarily care about reading all of those, or at least not reading them anytime soon. And so it's kind of just obnoxious to have them all on my TBR, especially if it's like a bunch of like children's books. So this is something I've wanted to do for a long time. Okay, so let's add a shelf called Fairy Tale TBR. Or should I just call it Fairy Tales? No, Fairy Tale TBR. So if I add this, it pops up an F, obviously. And if I stick it under exclusive, yes. Okay, so now this is an exclusive shelf. So now if I go to my books, there should be another one up there. Yep, Fairy Tale TBR, which means that I can take a bunch of the books off of my fairy tales and stick it in there, and they will be deleted off my TBR. Doesn't that feel wonderful? So I'm going to have to figure out which ones I want to. Obviously, I don't want to do any that I have already read. Oh, you drop your computer? Oh no. I'm sorry. That's not something to laugh at, obviously, but oh no. Okay. So I guess let's stick it by number of readings. Just because if it's a very popular book, I'll probably want to read it sooner rather than later. It's not necessarily guaranteed, but it's true for a lot of them. Some of them have been on my TBR since before this whole thing as well. So maybe and I have different levels of interest with them. I don't know, should I do it by number of radians or by date added? I think I'm going to do it by date added because there's a ton that I added around the same time. Okay. Yeah, stop rubbing it in, Libby. Jeez. Life through the pain in your wallet. Okay. Is Dragon Slippers a fairy tale though? I didn't think it was. I don't think this is a fairy tale retelling. Fairy tale retellings. Why do so many people have it marked under retellings? Okay, not so many people, just Kate. Gosh, Kate. Psh, throwing me off. I don't think this is actually a fairy tale retelling, is it? I don't know. It's just like a Day George, but that doesn't mean it's a fairy tale. Okay, anyway. Oh, hey, Melody! Thanks for popping back in. Well, it's old age that is hitting this computer now as well. This is not a fairy tale either. It's a Peter Pan retelling, and I don't want to stick Peter Pan under fairy tales. I think I initially did, but I've changed my mind. Okay, Wings, Katura. So you are no longer a fairy tale either. Okay, so I'm going to batch edit these. And then a bunch of these. I mean, it's not that I don't care about these. They're just not ones that I necessarily care about having on my TBR right now. I'll leave that one on, but just for now. And I don't want Robin Hood under fairy tales anymore either. I guess the fastest way to do this would be go to all the ones that I added in March of last year and just move most of them over. Why is this under fairy tales? This is a mistake. It probably got meant to be put in one of the priorities and it got put in fairy tales by accident. That's freaking hilarious though. Okay. My mom's trying to FaceTime me right now. I guess she's not watching the live stream. Hello? Hi. I'm live streaming right now. I'm good. Yeah. I know. Tomorrow? Oh, okay. Listen, are you gonna come watch me? My channel. Mm-hmm. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Love you. Bye, Mom. I did tell her to join us. She asked which channel we were on. Third generation iPad fixed. Oh no, Keisha. 4 or 5 Kindles? Holy crap. What are you doing, girl? Ugh. Okay. Is that a fairy tale? Interesting. Oh, this is going to take a really long time. I wonder, you know what might be easier and faster is if I were to, okay, just pretend everything that I did was not just a waste of time. If I select everything and then go through and unselect. Also, I'm going to do it on pages of 100 because then I'll have like set lines. What do I mean by cleaning up my Goodreads? Oh, Mommy, you're so cute. It's gotten a bit of a mess. I have over 2,000 books marked as to read, and I just need to organize it. I have so many bookcases and stuff. So I'm just bookshelves, not bookcases, bookshelves. So I'm just organizing it and cleaning it up and purging it and making it more user friendly for myself. That's my mom, by the way, everyone. Batch edit, select all. It's gonna take a really freaking long time. Shh. I'm not making room for more books. Don't jinx me. The span of years. That's still pretty bad, though, Keisha. That's that's still a lot. I have had one. That's Christopher's, and that's it. And I take really good care of it because I'm so afraid of hurting it. Yeah, she's gonna come visit me soon. Just super exciting. Okay, I'll let you live in your delusions if you must. Edie Walker. Okay. I don't want you in fairy tales anymore. Okay. Mommy, did you see how much do you read every year? Is what they want to know. Oh, that's what Judith wants to know. She reads at least 25 books, I'd say, right, Mom? She usually reads a couple books a month. It really just depends on how busy she is. I don't know if it is. I haven't read it yet. That's kind of the point of this. To figure out what is and what isn't is what the point of these shelves are, so I could read them and figure it out. This book was garbage, you guys. Garbage. Literal garbage. I've read this before. Why do I not have it marked? I don't know. Ugh. I think this is the edition that I'm thinking of. This is a Scheherazade retelling. She used to read to me all when I was growing up. And that was awesome. Thanks, Mom. You're the best. This book was pretty sucky too. There's a really dumb love triangle that just annoyed me. A friend of mine wrote this book, but I've always been afraid to read it because it doesn't have a great rating. The second story in this book, in this anthology, is a fairy tale retelling of Tamlin. Hey! Yeah, people would walk into our house and it was this huge wall just completely filled like top to bottom with bookcases, completely stuffed with books, and people would walk in and be like, what is this? Like even people who didn't like books were like always super like impressed when they walked in. Yep. Grimm's Fairy Tales. Do you speed up your audiobooks, Keisha? Because that helps me a lot with the narrator, because they're always less annoying if they're sped up. That's awesome that you homeschool too. This is not decluttering, technically. It is. I'm taking a bunch of the fairy tales that I've marked as to read for my fairy tale challenge, and I'm moving them to their own shelf so they're not on my Goodreads TBR. Your grandma got you to read? Oh, Mom, that's so cute. I didn't know you used to say that. You speed up your audiobooks a little bit. I usually keep mine at like 1.5 or 1.75. Sometimes I'll go up to 2, and if the book is really bad, then I'll go up to like 2.5 or 3. Or just really slow. Not necessarily bad, just really slow. Okay, so now I can take all these and move them to Fairy Tale TBR. Boom. Please work. Please work. You do yours at 1.5 to get them done. Psh, I asked my dad to read to me like every night for a really long time. And then I would ask my mom to as well. It was also nice to get her to read to us. Sorry, I'm trying to get I just accidentally unplugged the computer. Okay, there it went. I would I would ask her to read when she'd read to us at the end of the school day. She'd usually fall asleep on the couch. So once she started reading, we knew that school was done for the day. Is that awful of us, Mother? Because when she passed out, then we could go do whatever we wanted. Oh, they were all read to as a kid. I can read faster than this. Oh, I love cast audiobooks. They're some of my favorites as well. Yeah, Mom, that was such a secret. I didn't read to put her to sleep, though. That would be really dangerous, since she always read to me when we were in the car. I really hope she didn't fall asleep while I was reading to her. Oh, but I read her the first, like, 5 Lemony Snicket books. Yeah, Mom, Overdrive is awesome. I've told you about it. It's not my fault that you aren't using it more. Access 360, I've just found, like, the app is super glitchy, though. Oh, you can only have 4 checked out from your library at a time? Eek, that's awful. Oh no, that really sucks. I remember you saying that you got most of your books from your dad, from when, like, his college days and stuff. Oh, that's really cute. You'll get better the more you do it, though. I mean, I still stumble a lot while reading, but I've gotten better since I read to Chris sometimes. Yeah, that's true. Listening to classics or audiobooks are the only way I can, like, get them read. Otherwise, it's just too much. That's the same for, like, every book, though. Like, I have to listen to everything, or it's not gonna happen. Bella at midnight. Okay. I'm trying to be ruthless and leave as many of these on as I can. Okay. That's a pretty decent amount. Pretty good. Using cereal boxes. Yeah, it helps you get through them faster. Oh, you don't have overdrive, that sucks. Yeah, only if the narrators are good is LibriVox alright. Hoopla for me has a better collection than most overdrives, but Hoopla is a piece of crap, so you lose some, you win some. Royal Books, I've never even heard of that. Yeah, you can't split up the audiobooks as fast, which is also a deal breaker for me. Like, I have to really like the book to listen to it slowly, and even then, if it's good, then I want to speed it up faster because I'm like, want to know what happens. So either way, it's like lose-lose. Yeah, I feel the same way. Chris used to always listen to things sped up, and I was like, how can you do that? That's so awful. Why would you do that to yourself? Blah, blah, blah. And I like griped about it for so long. And then I was like, you know what? I guess I'll try it. And now I'm hooked, and I can't listen to it on normal speed. Sometimes I'll listen on like 1.25, mostly if the book is like really good, or if it's a memoir, sometimes I'll listen on a lower speed, but like a normal speed is what I mean by a lower speed, but normally I just speed those suckers right up. You haven't sped them up before? Is that what you're talking about? Because it's the best. Highly recommend it.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh la la. I don't think this is a fairy tale. It's just like a what's its face retelling, right? Yeah, if the author's reading it, it does help. Oh, fine. I'm super jealous, Mom. Forest Lawn is like this giant cemetery. Well, there's several of them in California, and this one's obviously the Glendale one, and they're really beautiful and big. And Joan is one of her good friends. Giselle! Right? Is that what you meant? I've been dreaming of a true love's kiss. Because honestly, that's a little weird that you're saying that to me, Brock. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, hi! I don't have it up anymore, but I totally had your spreadsheet up earlier because it's amazing and I use it every single day. And I told a bunch of people about it, now they use it too. But anyway, that's one of my most normal reactions when people hear my name is they're Giselle. Giselle! It does start to sound normal once you sped it up for so long. No, Roseblood is the order, not the Order of the Phoenix. Oh my gosh, the Phantom of the Opera. And then her other one, Splintered. That's the Alice retelling. Yes. To answer your question earlier, which I thought I did. This is not a fairy tale either. This is Peter Pan. I'm moving these all from my TBR to a separate thing, so they're not showing up on my TBR because they're all fairy tale retellings. And some of them I want to keep on my TBR regardless, because they're just ones that I've been interested in outside of this, but that's what I'm doing. So now I've highlighted all these ones. I have a bunch of books highlighted. Now I'm going to add them to my fairy tale TBR. So right now I'm at 2015 and 122 over here. I'm going to add them over there. It's going to take a second. Yeah, it's Phantom Opera. Do you really, Mom? You're so silly. I love you. Who also, yeah, I know that Sync does that, and I haven't checked it for a while. I think I missed last week's thing because I was not paying attention to it. Oh look, so now it just moved those all over there. So now if I refresh it, yep, I missed the 2 Beauty and the Beast retellings because I was being a dummy. Ugh, of course I did. So put upon. So now I have less than 2,000 over there. Boom. So easy. Yeah, they do that during the summer, which is pretty awesome of them. You have to create it separately. I'll show you how to make it in a second. Let me just finish this page, and I'll show you. I showed it earlier, but you weren't here yet. The illustrations in this, freaking beautiful. No, stop it. Well, it depends. Honestly, it's very dependent. Like, I've already read the first few Amazing Agent Luna volumes, and now I'm rereading them like 7 years later, and I have them in bind ups. But since I already have them all marked individually on my shelves, and since they didn't have the bind ups when I read them, I didn't read them in the bind up form, and they didn't have rereads when I started rereading them. I just read the bind ups and marked them as read. Even though I'm reading 2 or 3 volumes at a time when I'm doing that, so it honestly very much depends. Okay. Add to Fairy Tale TBR. Okay. Let me grab my water real fast. And yes, I have Mickey on my shirt. I don't know if you can tell. Whew, my butt is going kind of numb sitting on the hard floor. There are too many retellings to read in so little time. Yes, there is. Oh, bye, Bandlegrim. Sorry that the first hour was a total fail and flop, but thanks for joining in. Oh, they're still loading. I really do appreciate all you guys for sticking with me tonight. I know it was a trial, but you guys rock socks. So to create another book thing, another shelf, another permanent shelf, so all these, none of these can be in the same shelf at a time. If you've read something, it can't be in your currently reading, it can't be in your TBR, it can't be in your Fairy Tale TBR. None of these can be together. So if you go to edit your bookshelves, you have to mark that it is exclusive. And once you mark that, then it's like, if you stick something as exclusive, it can't be in any other things at the same time. And you just click OK, and now you have it so that they are not going onto your to-read shelf. I like it, but yeah, that's a thing. Excuse me. Aw, thanks, Judith. Good night. I hope that explanation made sense. Oh, this is such a beautiful version. No, I'll leave those ones on. Yes, it's better than making a separate Goodreads. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I always want to do that, but then I always like fall off the wagon. But holy cow. And like, your book hauls, girl, are not small, if I say so myself. And you do a lot of them. So I can imagine how that would be freaking terrifying. Yeah, I don't even want to know. Don't even what mine is. Well, good job for sticking with it. I'm impressed. Oh, why don't I have this marked as red? Oh, this is one of my favorites. These illustrations, beautiful by Craft. Oh, perfect. Um, the Ruth Sanderson illustrations, perfect as well. Love Ruth Sanderson. Oh, is that that's a Beauty and the Beast retelling? I forgot about that. Okay. Judas, come on. You silly. No way. That's a Beauty and the Beast retelling? I didn't know that. Don't you love how what? This is a you guys. I added these all a really long time ago and I didn't know some of these books now and I know them now and I'm like, that's a retelling? No, it's not. What? Oh, this is okay. That's interesting. Okay, so now let's add these all to this. Use Pinterest for it? That's so crazy. You don't make a good face how much you spend on books. No one can see this ever. I know, I marked him as Beauty and the Beast, that's why I'm like, I'm so surprised. I'm like, that's a Beauty and the Beast you're telling? And like, a lot of these I know now. Either I've heard a ton about them in like different communities, or I have such a higher interest in reading them now, and so it's just crazy. Okay, y'all, we're almost done with this part. I'm so excited. That just removed like 400 books off my TBR, which is amazing. What? No. Patricia Briggs wrote a Beauty and the Beast retelling? Shut up. Okay. I did not realize who that was when I did that. Okay, that's awesome though. I mean, I liked Moon Called by her. I need to continue on, but that's hilarious. I had no idea. Okay. Well, you are going on to my normal TBR. This is a Beauty and the Beast retelling? Need to move on with that series. I read the first one. Oh gosh. I'm learning so much from this, you guys. So much. Do you still mark down the stuff that you buy on Kindle and Audible, though? I have no idea. Wait, let me pull it back up and see when it was written. That's freaking hilarious, though. Did not even realize. 2001. Aw, baby Patricia. Oh gosh. Melody, you know what? If I'm gonna recommend a fairy tale retelling, it's gotta be Ella Enchanted. Love it. Love Ella Enchanted to death. Cannot recommend it highly enough. Gosh, this book, the writing was garbage. Garbage. It was like the descriptions of things were like okay, and then they would start having conversations and it would just turn to trash, and I was like, ah, dang it. I really wanted to like it too. I know. The cover's pretty great. So I'm like, I didn't even pay attention to a lot of the things I was adding. I was just like, oh, this is a retelling. Yeah, okay. It's gonna go on my retelling shelves then. Oh, that's kind of clever. Oh, no, it's not. I read it wrong. Dang it. Okay, it's not clever. I haven't tried Deathless yet, but I have it on my shelf, my physical shelf, and I'm gonna listen to it at some point. I do like Baba Yaga, so I'm excited for it. Yes, you need to read it. I like the narration personally, but you may not. So, my mom hates the narrator for Ella Enchanted. Every time I tried to listen to it when I was younger, she'd be like, "Turn that off! That narrator's so obnoxious." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, Mom." Same thing with my dad. Neither of them would stand for it. One time, so my dad had this like huge sound system in his room because he always liked listening to music, and it had like the ones where the discs just rotated, so there were 6 discs, you could put them all in and they'd rotate to the next one and they'd play automatically. So he had it playing one day and he went through the first few discs and then Ella Enchanted popped on and he was just like, "What is this? Turn it off!" And it was like in his room and he like came and gave me the CD and he's like, "Don't leave your stuff in my thing, please." And I was like, "I'm sorry, Dad." He's like, "This was traumatizing." He's like, I think he was trying to fall asleep and it like startled him awake from a nap and he's like, "What is this rubbish?" So now I'm hesitant to recommend Ella Enchanted the narration to people because of my poor dad. But I personally really like it, so you write down your Kindle and audiobooks as well. It does add up quick when they're cheap. I totally understand that. A lesser known retelling would definitely be the Time series, TYME series by Meg Morrison. Megan Morrison? Or Meg Morrison? I don't remember. Grounded, The Adventures of Rapunzel, and Disenchanted, The Trials of Cinderella. You need to read the first one first, but the second one, the Cinderella one, favorite book of the year so far. Phenomenal. I loved it. That's my next recommendation. And it has like less than 500 ratings on Goodreads. It's crazy. I don't know how, because it's flippin' amazing. Oh gosh, yeah, no. Ugh, Barnes & Noble shutters. I haven't read any Julie Garwood yet, but she's definitely on my TBR. I'm really interested in reading her. I'm sure I'm gonna fall in love once I do. I just haven't prioritized her yet. I'm definitely going to though. No, I'm gonna leave this one on here. The narrator is just like a little girl's voice. Like, she sounds really young. And I think he just found her really obnoxious. You always assume retellings are happily ever after books. Honestly, I can't think of any off the top of my head. I like happily ever after books. Obviously, I read. No! What did I just do? I really hope that didn't stick. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Please, no. Please don't have sticked. Oh, no. I knew this was gonna happen. You guys. No. Shoot. Usher's probably freaking you out seeing me on the screen, so why won't this pull out? Come on, stop sucking. Please just stop sucking for me. No. No. Gosh, flippin' dang dog idiot. Ah. Oh, please don't have. Oh, no. Oh, that's it! Look at it! Do you see it? Grounded, The Adventures of Rapunzel the Time by Megan Morrison. I don't think it's stuck, you guys. Oh, thank the Lord. In case you missed what happened, I almost added. No, I did. Shut up. Ah, fudge. I did it. Dang it. In case you missed what happened, I just added all those books to my red shelf. Yeah. Yeah, I just did that. Okay. Wow. That's awesome. Thank you. I'm not amused. Gosh. Dang nabbit. Ah. I knew it was gonna happen too. Shoot. Okay, well, I guess it's pretty easily fixed. I just need to reverse the ratings, batch edit, select. Oh, no. No, not select all, because I need to not batch edit. I need to make it so it's just 100. Oh, come on. Why isn't it working? Oh, it is under. It's for 40 per page. Well, that works. Okay, that works. I mean, none of them were rated, so it's not that bad, I guess, but I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it. There's one in here. That is not a fairy tale, but all the rest of them are. I wish I could unread all these books. I really didn't like all these books. Unreading them would be lovely. Pretending they didn't exist would be lovely. I'm mad. Well, I've read a lot now. Oh gosh. You guys are awful, but in the best way possible. That's one way of cutting down your TBR. Shut up. Oh. Oh. But that doesn't seem like it matches up, though. It doesn't feel like it was. It felt like it was too few books. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Why does it say that only 40 are loading? 40 loading per page, and it just added 91, which means there were 100 books on this page. That makes no sense. Go home. You're drunk, Goodreads. Y'all are the worst. Okay, well. Garbage. Meh. Garbage. Meh. Garbage. Meh. Pretty good. Don't remember. Don't remember. I liked. Don't really remember. This I read this during my first booktubeathon. The first booktubeathon ever. I liked, but I don't remember. It wasn't very nice feeling. I liked this one. I just read it. I liked. Are all these going to be ones that I've read? These are all ones that I've read, so actually I can just leave them off. So Grounded, The Adventures of Rapunzel. Fantastic fairy tale retelling. Loved it. Rose Daughter by Robin McKinley. Fantastic. Loved it. It's underrated as well. Grounded has 1,200 ratings. Rose Daughter has 16,000, so it's a decent amount, but it's older, so I feel like it's less known. There's gonna be a third book! I'm so flippin' excited right now. Yes! Oh gosh. Add that to that never ending TBR, girl. Oh gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, I was hoping they would make a third book. I needed this in my life. I'm so excited. Transformed, The Perils of the Frog Prince. Okay. This one has less than 300 ratings on Goodreads. Has a 4.4 though, so it's amazing. I rated it 5 stars. I don't rate anything 5 stars. Kate Howe is reading right now. Kate is awesome, so obviously it's awesome. She may or may not be reading it because of me, but you know, whatever. See, everyone who has read this has loved it because it's fantastic. And one book finds its way to a house. I was like, nothing had been announced for this though. This one came out just a few months ago though, so I really can't be that surprised, like 8 months ago. But there'd been nothing said about this one. I'm so excited. Third book, which is due out the summer of 2018, is called Transform, The Perils of the Frog Prince. And guess what, grounded readers? You've already met my frog. No. I'm gonna have to reread the whole series before the book comes out just to prep myself. I'm so excited. Oh, yes, I cannot wait. Yes. Oh, who is this girl? I just want to be her friend because she obviously has good taste. Fruitcake characters. The premise is dead. predictable. Oh gosh. Oh, and she's. Who is this girl? This girl is life, obviously. Do I not have this book marked as read? I totally read that book. Sort of. I got like maybe a third of the way through and then cried myself to sleep. Excuse me while I just friend this girl because she's awesome. Called it now. I rarely add people on Goodreads, so you just saw something. That doesn't happen very often. Yes. This is the series I was gushing about the stepmother not being evil. When did I talk about that? I don't even remember. Guess you're gonna have to buy the audiobook. Wait, Judith, before you do, I think I have it on overdrive. I can just give you it. With me and Josephine. Oh yeah, Josephine. I guess I just deleted this off my TBR completely because I was just disappointed in it. I didn't know what to rate it because I was just so bored and it was so blah and uninteresting and just blah. As I read Christopher's review for the first time. Lovely. Okay. Anyway, great series. Totally recommend it. Okay. Oh, maybe it was like in a. Okay, because I didn't actually ever post a review of it because I just had a hard time being eloquent. I think I filmed one, but I never posted it. I'll have to add the books now. It's a great series, you guys. I'm so excited. This just made all the crap that we went through tonight with the computer 100% worth it. 100%. Okay. So, I just reduced my TBR by 461 books. Boom. That's what some TBR cleaning up is. And, like, I'm still going to read them at some point. Hopefully, maybe some of them. But, oh, I kind of want to keep that on my TBR. And I can move some of these back to my TBR if needs be. But this kind of just cleared them off so I don't have to think about them anymore. So now as I go through my TBR and start culling them, I don't have to worry that I'm accidentally deleting books off my TBR that I actually want to be on there. I can't believe 15 of you are sitting here watching me just do this nonsense right now. Dedicated. That's what you are. Dedicated. I want to organize it by author though. Okay, so I still need to organize the mess that is over here. I kind of want to do something like what some of y'all have done, and a lot of people do, is they'll like take there's like a fly flying around. Ugh. Okay. They'll have like a bunch of different like genres and stuff over here and add them to it, but I just don't know. I just don't have the time for that right now. So it's gonna be a fast call. Oh, Katie! Hi! I should have texted you tonight. I'm so sorry, I'm the worst ever. I have no social life. Okay. Does this look like it's worth reading? As 3.75 All the books look exactly the same. It has less than 500 ratings. I don't care. You can get 40 bucks per page seems great. Okay. You can be put in the trash. Goodbye. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Katie. I'm the worst. Aw, thank you so much. You guys are so nice. Have a good night. Thanks for staying up and watching my nonsense. I appreciate it. I honestly probably already have that on here, but we can always check. The Grounded Trilogy. It's the Time Trilogy TYME by Megan Morrison. Ah, awesome. She already answered it. Okay. Will you do schoolwork? What are you working on right now? Pina Savage. Savage. Nope. I don't have it on here. Awesome. I can find it. What was her name again? Jeez, bugger off. I'm always looking for new ones. It's newer, that's probably why I don't have it. No, I don't want it marked as to read. I want to put it on my fairy tale TBR. Suck it. I'm telling my TBR to suck it, not you guys. Because now I don't have it on my TBR. Oh, it's alright, Melody. Thanks for popping in, though. We love having you around. You have uni at 9. Oh. Oh, thank you for staying. Criminology. Criminology, not crimology. Wow. Criminology. I swear I can read. Ugh. Wait, oops. I don't want to open up that. I want to open up this. I think I want to delete Cruel. I can always add it later if I want to. I'll keep it, your steampunk. Okay. This sounds really obnoxious. I'm going to delete that. And Cruel. I don't know. I know Jen really likes it, but she likes the narrator a lot, so maybe I will like it as well then. Using that fairy tale TBR shelf. You were up to eat before your fast. Aw, thanks. Oh, yay, textbooks. Holly Hook. I will see if I have them on my shelf. Y'all, should I delete Cruel? Yay to Cruel or nay to Cruel? Nope, don't have those either. Okay, apparently there's lots that I've missed. What is this? Rumpelstiltskin. It looks like Rumpelstiltskin to me. I'm gonna just put it on. No! Stop it! I'm so used to it! Fairy tale TBR. Suck it, TBR. Okay. Nay. Okay. I shouldn't keep cool. I don't know. It's already on your TBR. That's hilarious. That happens to me all the time. I'm like, oh yeah, that looks good. Let me go look that up. Oh, yep. Already have that on there. Okay, well, I'm deleting it. It's fine. I don't need you. Wait, you know, instead of deleting them all individually, why am I doing this? I'll just batch edit it and just delete a bunch at once. So it would be super satisfying. Tuesdays with Maury. I can always add it later. What is this? Has a bad rating, not very long, doesn't look that interesting. Unless I pop in there and it says like fairy tale or it says Alice or something. Why do I have this added in my TBR? I don't care about you. I don't know if I care about you either. That was Tara? Wait, what are you talking about? Wait, what did I say? I don't even remember what I said. I can't delete Meg because it's by Steve, recommended by Steve. Is this a fairy tale? Oh gosh, what did I just do? No, what did I just do? Now I have to go back and do them all again. Okay. No, it's not. It's just chick lit. Okay. And that wasn't supposed to be like a derogatory, oh, it's just chick lit. No, it's not a fairy tale. It's just chick lit. It's just different. I really don't like chick lit as a genre. It's obnoxious. I already decided to get rid of this one, right? This looks like rubbish. Seems like a really strange edition to have on my bookcase. I don't even own that edition. I don't know. I'll come back to it. Portal Through the Pond. Ever since Goodreads started notifying you about giveaways on your want to read list, you've been deleting books. Oh gosh. That's really funny. I just ignore those, honestly. Okay, my biggest pet peeve about the new Goodreads or whatever is how they email you when you've marked a book as read. I read so many books that I don't need to be getting 5 emails a week saying, oh, you finished this book. And I'm like, I marked it as read. I know that I finished it. You don't need to tell me that I finished it. I already know that I finished it. Piss off, Goodreads. It really annoys me so much. I don't know how to make it stop, though. I don't think I care about reading Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. A Little Mermaid retelling. Okay. Oh, can I not? Oh, yeah. Remove books from the shelf. Yes. I can take the email off? It's under my settings. Okay, I'll have to go dig it up again. Exactly. Hashtag done. Okay, I'll have to look it up because it seriously annoys me so much. I'm like, I marked it. I know. Okay. If I remove the books from the shelf. Yes, remove the books from all shelves. That's what I wanted. Okay. Go under the email tab. Okay. I don't know if this is something I should be doing on a live stream, but account settings. Are they done? Okay, yeah, they deleted them. Awesome. Okay. Where was that? A Little Mermaid retelling. Let's add you to my fairy tale TBR and get you off of my normal TBR, please. Emails. Oh shoot, why do I have so many? But what I really... I don't... I just want to get... How... No, where is the thing? Okay, it's under this one. Okay. No! Why would I want a recommendation from frickin' Goodreads? Goodreads knows nothing. Okay, I'll deal with the rest of these later, but sure. If you say so. Okay, glad that's done. Chrissy knows better. Okay, let's edit this review by removing it from my books. I don't need, sorry, I keep blowing raspberries, but I just don't need bratty children. You turn it off too. Oh, that would be awful if Goodreads emailed me, you removed a book. I would get so many emails right now. Holy cow. Oh, this is a Beauty and the Beast novella. Nice. Get out of there. I don't even know what this book is. I've heard of this. I don't think I care about it anymore. This is a fairy tale. What is this? Oh, is this a romance? It is. I'll do it later. I do really want to go through and like split up my stuff by like contemporary, romance, fantasy, etc. and create TBRs like that. But for right now, I just kind of want to delete the junk. Why do I have the second book but not the first book? This one came out 2013. So the second book came out first and then they wrote a prequel. There's like 8 million books in this series. I don't have time for this. You can just leave. I have all these Jennifer L. Armentrout books, and I just don't know if I'm ever going to read them. Don't care about you. Yeah. There's a lot of them that I'm like, oh, I could do this right now, but like, what is this? Ooh, the cover's really pretty. And she's Nebula Award winning. I'll leave you. I don't think I care about you. Sorry, this is not very thrilling. It's like so rare that they do recommend something interesting though that it's just like, why even look at it? Okay, this we need to add to our fairy tale TBR. Oh gosh, this book, I read the first little bit of it a couple of weeks ago, and it was so funny and sassy and made me really sad because she's like, yeah, don't get married, it sucks. And I'm like, I'm so sorry you had to go through this awful time when you couldn't like stand up to your husband because he literally owned you. Yeah, that sucks. What is this? I don't care about you. I don't think out of all, I don't think I want to keep that one on there for now. I mean, I love series, honestly. I can understand not wanting to wait for them, but at the same time, it's like just read series that are already completed and it's fine. It is hard to decide what genre books should go in, so that's another thing that stops me from doing it because I don't know what to do. But a bunch of really short novels are also really fun, especially when it's like focusing on different characters each time, but they're all intermingled and stuff. Those are my favorite. It's called the Giselle effect. Yes! Oh, that's awesome! You all have your Goodreads up. Hold up, that's amazing. Oh, it's okay, I believe in you. You can get it under 3,000 tonight. We all believe in you. What is this? Sounds bland. None of my friends have read it. I can always add it back on later. I mean, The Martian's pretty good, Katie. You might like that. Listening to it can be pretty fun. He has a pretty good sense of humor. But I didn't know if you would like Red Rising. leave this on. I don't know what it is, but I'll leave it for now. Shipbreaker? I have no idea where you are. I've seen that in the bookstore that I work at, but I haven't picked it up. Is that narrated by her? Because I might actually listen to it if it is, because her voice is amazing. I don't think he has read The Martian, but maybe. I don't think he has, though. Right now I'm listening to him read The Light Fantastic, which I put on the ground over there, and it's pretty great. Tomorrow's your final day. Oh yeah, I thought you had to go. But you're still here. I mean, I appreciate it, but what you doing? Okay, I own The Martian, though, if you want to just listen to our edition. It's pretty great. Okay, now let's remove books from the shelf. Will it tell me how much I've removed just now? Nope, it doesn't? Okay then. Yeah, I can imagine it would be much better to hear her read it. Ugh. Okay, I need to go back to batch edit. I don't know if I want to continue on with the series. The first book was pretty rubbish. Okay, and also I need to chill and only have the next book marked just to read, because I hate having series marked. I wouldn't say I'm excited, but I'll definitely read it. I'll have to see. I'll have to see what Chris thinks. Because I didn't love The Martian as much as everyone else seems to do, but I still liked it. I don't mind having a huge TBR either. It's just bothers me on Goodreads more than it does in person, which doesn't make sense at all. Because I have so many books that I haven't read, but it was getting overwhelming with all the stuff because I wasn't able to like actually see what I really cared about reading on Goodreads. You're brushing your teeth, lovely. Yeah, I'm really afraid it's gonna be another Ready Player One slash whatever his book is that I can't even remember the title of is. I mean, I haven't read Ready Player One, but everyone I know that read that and then read the next book was just like, wow, this book sucked. It was trying too hard, and I'm afraid that Artemis might be the same thing. Plus, Artemis Fowl is my favorite character, one of my favorite characters of all time, and Artemis is like one of my favorite Greek goddesses slash Greek gods of all time slash deities of all time. So I'm just like, naming it Artemis, just even if it has nothing to do with that at all, it's just gonna, gonna be sad for me. The cover is really beautiful though. You hated Ready Player One. I mean, I browse my TBR too. It's not that I hate having a big TBR. And it's fun having a big one. But it just gets annoying when I can't find the things that I really care about. Okay, if it's some like weird old children's mystery, it's not that old, but a slightly older children's mystery, and if Kaylee from Books from MKs hasn't read it, then I don't want to read it. Fact of life. You had 2 new bookshelves. Ugh. That's getting new bookcases are the best ever. Ready Player One was too much. Well, if you thought Ready Player One was too much, then the next book probably would have been way too much for you. You're tricking him. Yes. That's very much true. They do tend to feel forced. Even if it's not a sequel, even if it's just like book by the same author. And especially if the first book is so well loved, it's like the other book's never gonna live up. You can find stuff. Oh, that would be nice. I mean, even if he has a lot of games, I'm 100% sure he doesn't have as many as you have unread books, Missy, so. Okay. You can leave. Not that much cheaper, dear. I mean, it depends where you buy them from. But if you go to the like Barnes and Noble and buy 3 new hardbacks, that's as much as a video game. Okay, I need to bump this up to like 50 pages because the fact that this one author is just going to keep rolling over and rolling over every time I try to move on is going to really annoy me. Oh wait, what? Was it actually set at 100? Because it said 40. I swear Goodreads has no idea what they're doing tonight. It did! What? That makes no sense. You guys saw it, right? Oh dear. Okay, good. A book that I actually want to read. Next. 1 page down. 16 left to go. Is that what this looks like? Oh, weird. I didn't realize that's... What cover is this? It's not a good cover. Okay, yeah, I totally know what that book is. Okay. Almost Famous Woman? Hmm. Oh, heck no. I mean, it's old. It's... Here, let me... I have it on my shelf right here. I just didn't recognize it from the cover. They're supposed to be hilarious, though. They're old. They're supposed to be really funny. I don't know. Steve recommended them to me, so, you know, it's Steve. You can't say no to Steve. Oh, Julie Berry. What do I do with you? What? I read that. Did I not mark it as red? I'm such a derp. Did I really not mark this as red? Okay, well, I totally read that. When did I read that? March? Maybe? Let's go with March. Okay. It might have been February. And since it said 14, I'm gonna leave it at 14. Let's say we read it from the 11th to 14th of March. Boom. 4 stars. Really liked it, actually. Your puppy hit your phone? Anita Blake. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm ever gonna read Anita Blake. Simply for the fact of, like, how they just turn into, like, orgies on book 6 on. From what I hear. But, you know, besides that. The Passions of Dulce. Well, I don't know how long you've been with us, Riddle, but, you know, I may or may not have met Julie Berry. Not realized it was Julie Berry. Realized it was Julie Berry after I rated one of her books 5 stars and DNF'd it because it was awful. And then was too embarrassed to ever talk to her again. That may or may not have happened. But, you know. These things do happen. These things does not happen. Okay. Oh, you have work in the morning. Oh, well, thanks for still being here. I appreciate it. I'm just... Oh, this is an Alice story. I don't think I'm doing anything that interesting, so any of you still here, praise to you. Yeah, you can leave. Not you. This could leave my thing. Okay, so that, what I hear is correct. That makes me feel better about not touching the series. Like, I would read it just for the first 3 to see what they're like, except for what's the point? If I'm not gonna plan on continuing on with the series, like... No, actually, I will leave it to read. I don't know. I'm not sure. This looks like it might be another retelling. You're not gonna pick up any more Holly Black books? I read the Spiderwick Chronicles, but I haven't read anything else by her. Oh, I was just wondering how long you've been watching the vlog, because we talked about it on the vlog when it happened, but it was like over a year ago, like in February or something. Yeah, she doesn't know how to conclude it, which I don't know. Would just drive me up a wall. It's not what I would want to sign up for as well. Plain Kate. Plain Kate looks boring. I'm just literally judging these off the title, the ratings, and the cover. If the cover's nice, then I tend to keep it more, but the cover cannot save this rating. Oh, you didn't like any of Holly Black's books? Was it like the writing or the story? And which ones did you read if you feel like typing them out? Okay, you can go into fairy tales. Close. As can you. As can you. This is hilarious. I don't know if I want to keep this on my TBR. Everyone said this was supposed to be really good, but I don't think I buy it. Isn't consistent with character progression. It does look plain. It's exactly what I was thinking. How did you know? You didn't like the coolest girl in Cold Town. I've heard that sometimes. I still want to read it though. I still want to give it a try. Gosh, why does this have such a low rating? Jeez. Oh, they're standing on a piano. I was about to get rid of it, but they're standing on a piano. Okay. Doesn't look like it's this Alice in Wonderland retelling, unfortunately. What is this? Oh, it's an... Oh. Okay. It's a persuasion retelling. Okay, that makes sense. Bride and Butterflies. Gag me. Yeah, I know you liked... I remember that, Katie. I remember that. We read this at the same time, girl. And I remember you were reading the second series and all that. You were so dedicated. I remember coming over and seeing those, like, on your nightstand. You read books 1 and 2 for curse workers. Magisterium. I still want to try Magisterium, although I probably won't like it very much. I kind of just assume that I won't like books very much now as well, because there's so many that I just haven't been liking. You guys, my average rating for the year so far is like a 2.5. It's so low. And I've just been hating everything. He said he's less than halfway through his series though, so he'll probably die before finishing it. He better write some good extensive notes. Someone can Brandon Sanderson the end of his work, because yeah, that's that's a thing. But yeah, he said he was planning on 30 initially, but then he ended up changing it and making it a little bit longer than 30 because he realized he was going to need more time. What is this? Sure, why not? You liked the Iron Trial. You don't even bother rating books on Goodreads unless it's a 5-star. Wow. Do you mark them on there at all, like as read? Or no? I'm sorry, Judith. I've heard interesting things about Tithe, but I don't think it looks up my alley, unfortunately. Oh no, it's your bedtime. Oh, thanks for hanging out with us. Good night. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Jim Butcher's not getting any younger, and he is not anywhere close to being done with his series yet. It reminded you of Harry Potter in a lot of ways. I'm so over Harry Potter. So over it. Okay. Jim Butcher. Let's see how old you are. Does it say? It's not that. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's the largest size? It's lame. Oh. In case you were wondering what Jim Butcher looks like. That's it. Let's just imagine Harry Dresden looks like that as well, just for fun. You should do a reread. That would be awesome. I don't know. I don't think not having read Harry Potter is that big of a deal. I mean, I feel like everyone should read them at least once, at least to know like what the hype is about, but I'm just so sick of everyone talking about Harry Potter all the time that I wouldn't be mad if you didn't read it. Is that bad of me? Maybe. I didn't know what he looked like. I never know what authors look like. Let's look at the wiki. Okay. So he's not. Oh, gee. Oh, geez. Okay. He's not that old. He's 45, 40 something. It says over here, yeah. He's 45. Ooh, I can do math, you guys. Be proud of me. So he's 45. When did he start Dresden? 2000? He started writing them in 2000? Well, at least started publishing them in 2000. So, if he's gone through 15 books in 15 years, it'll probably take him at least 20 more years to finish the series, if not more, because they're getting more complicated and in-depth. Maybe 30 years? I mean, he'll be 70, so unless he doesn't conk out early, you should be fine. To attend a band concert for your brother. Boo! Stay here with us instead. But thanks for staying. Miranda. More Butch. I feel like a lot of people who love Dresden Files really don't care about the Furies of Coldra and the Codex Alera series. So, that's just what I've heard personally. Yeah. See, at least Jim Butcher puts them out fast. 15 books in 17 years, pretty good. I've only read the first Butcher book, ugh, Dresden book. And that's the only book that I've read by him, but I would like to read more. I can't believe you just said that. George Martin, though. TikTok. That's great. Great, great, great. Okay, let's go back up to batch edit. Go back down here. I've heard this book is like super confusing, and since there's no audiobook, there's no way I'll ever get to read it. Rachel King. Okay, this is an Alice in Wonderland retelling, apparently. I thought it was, but cool beans. Good to know. You bought the whole series except for the second one? Y'all, I can't believe so many of you are still here. You're the best. Okay, on to the next page. I think I could get my TBR below 1500. I think I could do it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom though and get some water because I'm pretty freaking thirsty. Okay, I'm back. I spilled water all over the floor, so I had to clean that up too. Yay! Oh gosh, y'all have been writing so much. What are you doing? Yeah, but I mean, that's just sad that the TV show is finishing before his book series is. Um, um, Cinder Spire series. Codex Alera is good and it has a satisfying ending. thrift books. Oh no, mismatched sets are the worst. Oh, good night, Hannah. Sorry I missed your leaving. Thanks for spending time with us. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you can join in the next one that I do, whenever that is going to be. There's always tomorrow. Aw, thank you for spending time with me instead of reading. I appreciate it. And then as far as my ratings go, 5 stars. I loved it. It was amazing. I didn't see any flaws at all. It was perfect. 4. I really liked it. But I have such a hard time giving books 5 stars that 4 stars are really good books for me. 3 stars I liked so much. They just didn't quite make it to 4s, or they're 4-star books with like bad things in them, which knocks them down to 3 stars. 2 stars are okay, usually DNFs. I'm pretty meh about them. A lot of 3-star books that have bad things in them are usually 2-star books for me, because I'm like, you don't deserve the 3 stars because you did that thing that I don't like or whatever. And then 1-star books are scum of the earth. So I like my 3s and ups. I'm really happy about 3s and ups. I have the first Cinder Spires book, but aw, you guys are so sweet. Choosing me over reading. It's too nice of you. Unlike me, where I'm at 91 books, I'm 46 books ahead of schedule, so. Oh well. I think maybe about 15 of those are DNFs, so I'm technically only like 30 books ahead of schedule. Only. I'm pretty proud of it, in case you can't tell. I have so many Gail Carriger books marked as to read. Oh well. This is more fun. Oh, you guys are so nice. Fan fiction is wonderful, though. Sometimes you just need to go get on like Wattpad or fanfiction.net and just go ham. Hey, Penny Magic. What is this? This looks so cute. What is this? I love it. I want to read it. I've had it on my shelf since 2014. No, yes. Well, it looks adorable. It looks so angsty. I mean, yeah, it's supposed to be a very interesting series. I am really proud of it. In case you couldn't tell, I'm being a total prat and bragging right now. I love you too, Katie. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will text you. I promise. I've been so bad. I just, I'm always so bad. Cashel Star is one of those books you have in a box somewhere. Oh, that's great. Obviously, you're very excited about it. Y'all, should I delete the selection? Let me know. Should I delete it? Yay or nay? Whoever says it first, I'm gonna do it. Or go and add Or go and look at the free Kindle books to add to your already growing TBR library. Of course. I didn't. You're wondering what I look for in the average rating of a book when you decide if you might want to read it or not. Okay, so I just read whatever looks interesting. It's literally no rhyme or reason. It's just like, yeah, I'll pick this up. And a lot of the time it doesn't work for me, but audiobooks I get through really quickly, so I can just pile them up. I don't know. I'm only keeping the next book in the series I need to read for the most part. There's a few exceptions to the rule. Usually. Archive of our own. Gotta cover all the bases. So I should delete it or should I keep it? I don't know. I'm so torn. It's one of those ones that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hate, but I feel like I need to read it anyway. Oh, you guys. Oh, no. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna delete the siren for sure. Should I keep it though? Don Quixote. What is this? Why do I have this book but not the next? What? How did that happen? Oh, because it was written first. Gosh dang it. Why do authors keep doing that? But I have enough trashy reads. I read romance books every day. Guys, I don't need trashy YA. I have trashy everything else. I'm gonna delete this one as well. Like, I wanted to read it, but honestly, the first, like, prologue or chapter is just, like, so stupid and doesn't apply to me at all. These are fairy tales. No. No, no. No, no. Shut up. I don't know if I should. You guys, I'm so indecisive. And it's like one that I've been like meaning to read forever, so like not reading it. I'm like, oh, why am I not reading it? And like I own it in California, but I don't own it here, so maybe I should just like throw it away. I'm gonna keep it for now. Next time I cull through, I can delete it. I don't know. Guys, I'm the worst. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't want to read anything by CJ Cherry. I feel like I really will hate her. Him? Her? Him? I thought it was a her. Right? It's a her. Yeah, it's totally a her. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna hate it, so I don't see the point. Marion Chesney. Ugh. I'm gonna keep one Marion Chesney book, but Marion Chesney sucks. I like reading. Well, usually publication order is chronological order, so I usually read chronological. But I do like reading publications sometimes. Plus, with a lot of romance books, it doesn't matter what order you read them in. So with those, I'm just kind of leaving them as is because I don't really care. I'm so excited about this book. I'm so excited about this book. I'm so excited about this book. Oh, okay. Enough. This seems like a really random Agatha Christie book to have marked as to read, so I'm gonna delete it. Just like, what? It's so random. Why this one? Out of all her books. Like, if I'm gonna read an Agatha Christie, I'm gonna try like a Miss Marple or something. Oh no, this has a pretty cover. Oh no. Oh well, it has a really bad rating, so I'm gonna delete it. Yeah, I know, which is why I'm not minding being so harsh about some of these. And just like, get rid of them, get them off my shelf. What is this? Okay. So just short stories by Susanna Clark. Interesting. But you think the sequel is absolute garbage. But I have it sitting on my shelf in the other room and it's so pretty. I haven't read it yet. Susanna Clark is the author of Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. Yeah, no. You can just get off. Yeah, that is correct. Which I really like her writing, so sure I'll read it. I don't even know what this is. Don't care about you. I don't know. I do really enjoy a good serial killer story sometimes. Especially the, like, overly gratuitous ones. Like that Lizzie Barton one they had on Netflix. It's like the most ridiculously bloody thing ever. But it's fun. And I don't know, I don't want to read about, like, Jack the Ripper. He just doesn't interest me anymore. The covers are pretty. I know, I'm the worst. I'll keep a book if it's pretty. Until I've read it, and then actually no, I'll still keep it if it's pretty, even if I read it and didn't like it very much. I'm the worst. But then again, it's not always up to me. Sometimes it's like Christopher wanting to keep them as well. Yeah, I really want to watch the Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell miniseries as well. I very I very rarely, excuse me, watch like TV stuff ever. So This is like a Frankenstein retelling. I don't know if that counts as a fairy tale. This is such a low rating. I don't know if it's worth keeping. Oh well, I'll do it for now. Also, I have all these Joseph Conrad books. Murder on the Orient Express. I think I saw the trailer for that, or at least part of it. I don't know. I'm so bad. His mustache. It was so extra in the trailer. Oh dear. I'm sorry, I'm biting my nails. It's such a bad habit, but it's rough and irritating me. And now it is time to remove books. Let's watch that TBR drop. 1619. Please be under 16. Please be under 16. Did it work? Yes. Heart of Darkness. Is that one of the ones I scrolled by? There's just so many books and so little time. Oh, I need to keep remembering to click the batch edit. You guys have gone down to 16 instead of 15. I mean, instead of 17. Woo, yay. Chris is reading the new Dennis Lehane book on the bed. I've already read these, but I kind of want to reread them, so I'll leave them on there for now. Yeah, I don't care about you. Yeah, I've heard that Hercule Poirot is a bit of a prick. Why is this not on my classics TV? I kind of want to just delete all the Roald Dahl off my TBR because Roald Dahl was a major dick. Oh no. It says that your message was retracted. Oh dear. Slowly but surely, it is decreasing. I'll leave James and the Giant Peach, but that's it. mm. Hmm. Test a dare. Yeah, I don't know if I want to read any more of her books. Oh, I didn't know you were able to like retract them. That's really cool, actually. I had no idea. Hmm. Okay. We might be coming close to the end of the stream, you guys. Ugh, I want to keep going, but I'm getting pretty sleepy. This actually looks pretty cool. Oh gosh, some of the top genres are did not finish. That is depressing. Okay. Yeah, I've been going for like 3.5 hours technically. I just kind of want to just do this one last page. But I don't want to go through these like when I'm too tired because I don't want to get like rash and like delete a bunch of stuff and then be like, dang it, why did I delete that? You know, the body finder. Don't care about you anymore. I don't think I care about you. I'll get, no, nope, don't care about you. I've changed my mind. Oh my gosh, I have so much Charles Dickens marked as to read. Kill me. Okay. It's fine. And I've even read Bleak House, but I haven't marked as to read because I really want to reread it. And I had a different edition set out for that. Oh well. It is what it is. Spoken like a true book nerd. Lovely. Oh, that's great. Okay. Why does this have a 3.3? Why? Oh, it's steampunk. Dang it. You guys, I have a soft spot for steampunk. And so many of my friends have marked this as to read. Why? Whoa. Whoa. So many people just like rated it 2 stars. And they're like, meh. When a book has more 2-star ratings than 5-star ratings. Okay. Dang it, I have such a soft spot. It's okay. I can always read it later. You, wait, you locked yourself out of your house and car while watching Pretty Little Liars? So you were like extra paranoid and were like, ah, I'm gonna get murdered now. Yo, the girls in that show are so dumb sometimes. I'm like, you know you're being watched all the time. So you're just gonna leave your curtains open and make it easier? Why would you do that? Why would that not give you the heebie-jeebies all the time? I mean, that wasn't one of their dumb examples. Well, their most dumb examples. That's just one thing that, like, particularly bothered me. Oh, look. Alibaba. Lovely. Snow White and Rose Red. Lovely. The 12 Dancing Princesses. Lovely. Y'all, this is my most anticipated book ever. Period. I'm so excited. I'm not ready for it, but I am. Sherlock Holmes can suck it. That's not what I was going to say. But they can suck it, and I don't want to ever touch them again. Yeah. Yeah. They do a lot of dumb stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm like super addicted to the show. But, or was super addicted to the show. But it's like the small things that I couldn't get past. I'm like, how? How? Okay, so this book has a 2.8. But I met this girl, and she's really nice. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll check out your book. Marked it as to read. And it has such a bad rating that I'm gonna give it a 1 star. People just said it was confusing, that they weren't into the romance, and it wasn't very developed. Should I delete it or should I keep it on there just for now? Let's not put Logic and Pretty Little Liars together. Aw. Well, yeah, my brain is so dead that it will probably explode if I try to do that, but whatever. Isn't this like a Tam Lin retelling or something? No. What is this a retelling of? Is it a Goblin King retelling? That'd be really interesting. Or is it like a Princess and the Goblin retelling? Hmm. I'll keep it on there for now. But, I mean, the fact that it has like a 2.8, like it's the lowest rated book on my Goodreads for sure. Okay. Well, there we go. Let's see how many that was. Probably not that many. It is very addicting. And it's... I haven't watched the latest season and a half or so. It's been a little while for me. I don't even remember what season I'm on. The never-ending story. Jeez, did I hate that movie when I was younger. Oh dear. I like super want to read this because Yana was like flipping out about it. And I love Yana. Yeah, okay. It won't let me delete it off of that. I have to do it from this now. Boo. It's a fantasy Regency romance. Okay. I feel like I'm the same way. Alone. Alone, one star in a sea of fives. That's how I was like with Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. I give it 2 stars. It was like a 1.5. And then me like sitting down and discussing it like a proper adult with Christopher just made me dislike it more. Because I was like, yeah, all the things you're saying about why you liked it is just solidifying why I really didn't enjoy this book. And it's just, ugh. Just funny because I love story, like I love not plot, oh jeez, you can tell I'm tired. I love character driven stories, like, a lot. And the fact that, oh dude, interesting. Oh wow. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Anyway, I don't know if you guys, I mean, I don't like booktube drama, but that's all her books ratings got brought down because of those videos she made. So, yeah. Um, it does work both ways. Anyway, I do really love character-driven stuff, and I just really couldn't get into those. But I'm pretty impressed with myself, you guys. I mean, true, I moved a lot of them to my TBR, fairy tale TBR pile, but that was the goal when I started out tonight. So I just reduced my TBR from, it was like at 2,130-ish down to 1,550-ish, which is pretty flippin' good if you ask me. I just reduced it by 700. Pretty legit. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to do with these. I still have a ton of organizing to do over here, and genres once I'm in here, but it was a success. I agree with that. And I'm so excited to like continue organizing them and just making this more and more concise and more what I want it to be, so that I'm like happy with it again, because it's gotten out of hand and I didn't know what to do when I added all those fairy tale retellings to my TBR initially, and that's what had been overwhelming me the most. And now that those are off, I'd really love my to read pile on here to be less than my read pile. But the problem is I keep deleting books off of my read pile. I should be well over 900 by now, and I keep like deleting them and being like, nah, nah, nah. I don't know why I keep doing it. It's bad. I need to stop. Even if it was a rocky start. Oh, that's putting it lightly. Um, One of the non-lazy days you need to do some deleting yourself. Well, that's what audiobooks are for. Because you can just turn on a good audiobook and just delete a bunch of stuff off your TBR. Do you guys want me to do another one of these? I think I may do some offline tomorrow, off stream tomorrow, and just like try to push through the rest of them, just deleting things so that I can come back once I know my library is cold with a basic go through, and then I can start organizing them. But it's gonna be one of those things where I'm gonna have to keep opening them up and like reading synopses and stuff, and I mean, I can't do that while I'm listening to something. So streaming isn't that bad of an idea, but streaming, I feel like it might get boring, so I don't know. You let me know. Oh, la la la. I'm trying to think though. I could go through this pretty fast though. Like if I put my mind to it. I could get through all of this in less than 10 years, easily. Which I feel like isn't that bad. A long nap, aka going to sleep. Yeah, I'm getting a little drunk tired. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys all for hanging out with me. Y'all are the best, seriously. I can't believe you stuck through the hour of ridiculousness to start with and then watched all this. Y'all seriously rock so much. Um, thank you. I'm proud of myself. I'm I did it. I'm really happy, and now I can start continuing to like do more. Next time you guys see my TBR, it's gonna be under 1400. Bets you. And I don't know. By the end of the year, I'd be really happy if it was less than what my to read shelf says, but it was really not that big of a deal. That's just something I would really like. At least it's under what year it is, 2017. So that's an accomplishment as well. Anyway, good night. Thank you all so much. You're amazing. I appreciate it so much. I definitely want to do some more live streams, and I'll have to get Chris in here sometime with me as well once he feels like he's caught up on stuff, because he doesn't let himself have fun until he's caught up on stuff, so that's a thing. Anyway, you were organizing your shelves. Aw, thanks. I'd love to do it again as well. I appreciate you all. You're amazing. And I'll see you next time I live stream. Maybe next week. We'll see. Good night.